Yeah, I know that 2 weeks ago, we probably would have not thought that we would even be to this point because there's been so much for us to do, and we've been to so many different places here in this second expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, including the place we're in right now, because we had to help out a particular young dragon who was trying to ascertain some truth. And since we've done so, we now have to go and deal with that. But of course, there's also bigger fish to fry once we've taken care of this problem first. So we know that today could very well be the day that we drive the Guardian Empire out of Ala Mhigo once and for all. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for day 13 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We're here on the Azim Steppe with our Warrior of Light Corinne Loren, and we are going to take on the Guardians in Ala Mhigan territory as we've made it now basically to the walls of where the city limits of Ala Mhigo are. But before we go there, we're going to go ahead and take on the level 70 Dragoon challenge for Stormblood. That's why we're here in the Azim Steppe at Reunion. This is where we left our little friend Orn Khai after he finally found the dragon that he's been looking for all this time. But it turns out that the reciprocation was of a negative variety. When trying to introduce themselves to the dragon that they were seeking, Orn Khai got one-shotted. So it forced us to back away until we were able to get to a point where we could be stronger. Now that we've done that, it's time for us to see if we can't help give Orn Khai's friend the resolution that is required. So, let's go ahead and speak with Orn Khai to take on the level 70 Dragoon challenge entitled Dragon Sound. Orn Khai is in very low spirits. Even though the music says otherwise.
Ah, Corinne, nice to see you again. Pray forgive me, I have not made any progress in ascertaining the reason for Faunem's rage. It is truly pathetic. I have been alive far, far longer than you, and yet I have nothing to show for it.
Like, how can you feel that way?
Sure, you did not think me younger than you.
Well, you're so small, though.
I may be small, but you should know that we Giovannians live far longer than any man. Wait, we do live an awfully long time, Corinne. I think I may have got it. Giovannians live for aeons. I have heard tales of Gulumbersti of dragons going into seclusion for centuries while carrying grief in their hearts. Ultimately, they are unable to bear the strain, and it breaks something fundamental within them. Many a year will need to pass before I come of age to choose a consort, but I believe they help in saving oneself from the abyss of isolation. This is why your kind elects to marry, is it not?
Well, I guess when we marry for love, we marry to save our race from extinction. Or I have no idea why anyone marries. Well, I think the first and foremost thing would be for love.
Love? That sounds fairly similar to our reason for choosing a consort. Regardless, I am almost certain that Faunem's fury was caused by the profound loneliness she has endured over this past millennium. Leaving father's side after they spent so long together must have caused her intense anguish. The question is, how do we heal her pain?
Yeah, the music stops. A member of the Orn here? Yeah, well, surprised to see your presence. I see you two survived your talk with the dragon. Was it as fruitful a discussion as you had hoped for? Oh yeah, that's right, he spoke with us at 68. Not that it matters much. A group of Casteri merchants who pooled their resources and hired a hunter said to be quite handy with a lance. I have my doubts he's capable of slaying the worm, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to watch him try. Uh-oh.
I wonder who the dragon slayer in question could be. I struggle to imagine that there are many men with the skill to go toe-to-toe with a dragon like Faunehm.
Or a woman, cause yeah, you may not have noticed, but I wield a lance too.
However, if he is truly a threat, then we cannot risk him reaching her before us. We may not have a plan, but we have little choice. Come, Corinne, let us hurry to where we last saw Faunehm.
Alright. And so the race begins. And away we go. Thankfully I have the advantage of flight, but even so, Orn Khai is going to beat me there. So it looks like our intended destination is actually going to be right in front of Bardam's medal. Well, that's interesting. And as I'm making my way there, hey Adam, good to see you this afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So yeah, we gotta go all the way out to the northwest, all the way to the level 65 dungeon. All the way out to the level 65 dungeon in order to do this. Yeah, I can't help but think to myself that we're probably gonna have to run through a particular section of Bardam's medal in order to do what has to be done, because we've been in situations before, or at least from some of the job quests that I've seen, where you go through a little section of a dungeon you've been to previously. Well, here's where Orn Khai ended up. But yeah, we knew that confrontation was going to be required. Do I have any food that could give me a hand here? Well, I think the grilled turban is as good a choice as any, so let's go ahead and eat it. Okay. So, let's go ahead and speak with Orn Khai. Well, I'm not speaking with him, we're just going directly into the challenge.
Where is she? We must find her before that hunter does.
'Tis good to see you again, Warrior of Light. It's not a Stenien, is it? It is. Yeah, like, what? It would seem that we two Azure Dragoons share one target. Though I suppose neither of us still hold that mantle, all habits do not die so easily. Yeah, so you destroyed the cannon over at Castrobania, and now you're gonna stand by my side?
The Azure Dragoon of Ishgard!
And who exactly is your diminutive friend, Corinne? Well, let me introduce you, even though you're coming in so late. A journey to the far east in search of an ancient worm's consort. Quite a tale indeed. After seeing the future of the Holy See placed in Sir Emmerich's capable hands, I chose to embark upon my own journey. One that would allow me to rediscover my purpose, now that Ishgard no longer has need of an Azure Dragoon. It was during my travels that I came to learn of the dragon you seek. It had been my intention to act as an intermediary between man and dragon, assuming the beast could be reasoned with. If not, I was prepared to brandish my lance. Regardless, I would wager that the young one has the right of it. What is more, she is doubtless still suffering with the effects of Nidhogg's hateful dirge that summoned the Horde. The Dreadworm's hold over his brood was absolute. His unquenchable thirst for vengeance spread throughout the Horde, leaving none untouched. To think one of them was able to resist his call to decimate Ishgard. It should come as no surprise that she would succumb to madness. The worm spent a millennium in solitude, resisting Nidhogg's demands for vengeance. I can think of but one way she may be saved. We weaken her enough that she is willing to listen to reason.
We have already tried that approach. It did not work last time, and I very much doubt repeating it will change anything.
I do not advocate the same approach, little one. I would have you do more than simply talk to her. Nay, you shall use your roar. That is the only way you can hope to let her know the war is ended. Let that her consort awaits her in the skies above.
My roar?
Have you used it? You have the two Dragoons that bested Nidhogg at your side. There is naught to fear. All you need to do is harness your roar to clear the haze that clouds the worm's eyes.
I shall do my best. Should we fail again, I fear we may not be blessed with another chance. Pray lend me your strength, Azure Dragoons.
Ready when you are, my brother. Then let us depart. The frenzied dragon awaits us on Baldur's metal. The time is nigh to free her from war's tragedy. And so away we go. I'll draw attention while you attack, okay. So just start going in there then. Yeah. How well do you hold aggro there, Estinian? So we're about to find out, won't we? Oh, I'm being targeted with something. Is this, yeah, it's a chase AoE. Just keep going until it stops. And you with another Mirage Dive for a 100 point critical hit. That's pretty good. Ah, I didn't quite get the extension. Not that it matters because I have to run again. Somehow I was able to make that one stop short. Oh, but now I gotta run. Now I gotta get as far away as possible. Now I can jump back in. Yeah, Mirage Dive is so freaking useful. Alright, restoring my Blood of the Dragon. And we'll make this work. Until I have to run again. Oh, I believe it, don't worry, but... yeah, now I'm the one who has to stand and face him. That's up to me. Ouch. A few things to boost up my points. I can feel every dark star that's coming my way. One thing else I am getting is a lot of altitude. But now I gotta run again. And also avoid a Bistic Buster. But sadly I cannot. And now I gotta run from the Comet. And now you're gonna come back to me with Chaotic Burst. Well, I do have his or her undivided attention, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Oh crap. Oh, what? Something about this doesn't make much sense, to be honest. Yeah, you have to endure the Chaotic Burst because it comes after you no matter what. You have to endure that hit because it comes after you. And then Faunehm begins her pursuit. And does not stop until you die. So you're pretty much forced to take it. You don't have a choice but to take the hit that inflicts you with enervation. Wait a minute. Did I stun that? I actually didn't know it was possible to stun her. Oh, yeah, I was about to say what? Yeah, I was about to say what? But I'm gonna hold my stuns. If I can use them to my advantage to get Faunehm to not do chaotic burst on me again, that would be amazing. Okay, gotta just start running again. Oh, damn it! Oh, then I gotta run from the comet, but then I gotta run back towards the comet. No, you have to take it. You have to take it. Yeah, how come... Yeah, I'm right here, Orn Khai. Do something. But yeah, how come Estinian was not faster with that? Now, what does it take 3 turns to accomplish this? Then run from the comet. That's gonna get passed off to me again. Oh, how comforting. I'm down to 20%. Yeah, Faunehm definitely not holding back to be sure. Burst through that. Alright, gotta get ready to move again. Okay, stop. So now... Yeah, I beat the crap out of her. As the sun falls. With me! Got it. Oh, yeah. Both of our LB3 go into her. Now, little one, roar with all your being!
Faunehm, hear my cry!
Well, looks like the what? Yeah, looks like the lights went out.
Why? Why must we go to war? I have no ill will, no desire to fight. I have only silence, a most deafening silence.
But then, the lights come back on. Yeah, not good.
It's no use, I cannot reach her.
Vidovnir, what?
Do not be so quick to abandon hope, my son.
We're getting additional assistance.
I am come for thee, dearest Faunehm.
Yeah. But can Vidofnir break through? Yeah, hear my roar!
Those wings of white, long have they filled my dreams. Vidofnir, my love.
Was that enough?
Father!
So it's done then? We succeeded?
Noble dragons, Orn Khai, I give you my thanks. Were it not for your succor, I would not have been reunited with my beloved. Allow me to thank you as well. I had truly thought Vidofnir lost to me. Mere words would be scarce enough to convey mine appreciation.
Glad we could help. And so now that we brought these lovebirds back together...
When the conflict began 1,000 years past, Nidhogg demanded we exact vengeance upon man. However, I refused to allow his hatred to take root within me. I cannot bring myself to forget the days when I saw the azure skies with Vidofnir, night on back. A dragon cannot simply shut her ears to her sire's call. To do so would cause her great torment. Thus I bid Faunehm flee to the east, that she might live in peace until the final strains of the dragon's song war did fade to an end. Duty-bound to protect Zenith, I remained in Dravania, but ever did I regret not following my heart and my beloved. 'Twas after she left for eastern lands that thou didst come into this world, my son. Now I finally see why I was given a name meaning one born of sadness. Alas, I will never be your match, father. Faunehm barely even noticed my roar. Belittle not your efforts, Orn Khai. I should not have known to come here were it not for thy roar. It reached mine ears strong and clear as I saw the skies above. From that far? And you got here that fast? Father! Well, I suppose you are quite keen to talk with Faunehm. It has been quite some time since you last met, after all. Let us make haste. I am not used to seeing my father so enamored. No, I suppose not. Yeah, you two need some time alone. Where has the time gone? I don't know, I guess this all ends with you. And heroic fanfare playing. I give you both my sincerest thanks. I find myself especially indebted to you, Corinne. Our adventures investigating these legends shall live long in my memory. And you as your dragoon, your strength far exceeds the tales I have heard. Your words are appreciated, but the appellation is unnecessary. I have long since left that life behind. Although, what we saw you do to the castrum of Banya Cannon, I might beg to differ about that. My past experiences with Nidhogg made me eager to see Faunehm saved. When the Dreadworm took me as his vessel, I felt his mad heart's palpitations as mine own. There was no end to the sadness and distress that flowed from his soul. However, it was this ordeal that allowed me to harness the dragon within, whilst retaining my sense of self.
Something that's been well documented he struggled to do. Yeah, we are family after all. You ought to be capable of the same by now, Corinne. It shall doubtless serve you well in the battles to come.
If you are truly done with the old title, then I have a proposal for a new one. The Crimson Dragoon. Much more befitting now that the two of you fight alongside dragons, harnessing their strengths as your own.
I can see myself warming up to this new name. The best of luck to you, Orn Khai. I expect you to be strong as your father the next time our paths do cross. Warrior of Light, I look forward to the day when we're able to fight side by side once more. Keep well. Well, I imagine it will not be that long until we cross paths again, given what we know. But of course, Corinne doesn't actually know this yet.
He shall have nothing to worry about. I'll become just as capable as my father, so that I may someday soar the skies with a dragoon like you on my back. Thank you for everything, Corinne. It is time for me to begin the journey home with Father and Faunehm, but know that I will ever be in your debt. I sincerely hope this is not the last of our adventures.
Yeah, such a happy smile. So, in addition to Gil, we get True Blood Attire Coffer. Alright. Contains a complete set of True Blood attire and a new weapon. We also gain the ability Nastrand. Delivers an attack with a potency of 320 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Can only be executed while under the effect of Life of the Dragon. Which is this. Allows for the strengthening of the gaze of the first brood upon using Mirage Dive while under the effect of Blood of the Dragon. When the gaze is at its strongest, 4 units, Gears Koga will gain you the Life of the Dragon in place of Blood of the Dragon. While under this effect, Gears Koga will change to Nastrand. Life of the Dragon will revert to Blood of the Dragon when duration expires. Sounds all technical, but we'll see how we can implement it into our abilities. Yeah, success. Now, I was wondering if we were ever gonna get such things like that. And Dragoon Gauge now expanded. So yeah, I guess that'll show us how it now goes further. So yeah, this will be interesting to see how we can implement the usage of this into our various abilities. So what title is bestowed upon us upon gaining this achievement? The Blood Dragoon. Well, as awesome as the title as that is, like, we are after all the Warrior of Light, a warrior that shines with the blue light of Mother Hydaelyn. This is well known, so yeah, as much as I want to, like, I'm gonna put this new gear on, and it's obviously gonna be better than what I'm currently wearing, but this will continue to be near and dear to my heart because this is what I've prided myself on wearing. This is the armor that is blessed with Hydaelyn's light, and I'm not going to be changing this look anytime soon.